항상 처음은 설레이지 널 보러 가는 길도 마치 구름 위지 너에게 하고 싶은 말을 생각하다가 나 이렇게 내가 바보라는 것을 알게 되었어. 참 바보같이 머리부터 발끝까지 콩깍지가 쓰여낸 커피를 들고 햇볕 아래서 널 기다리다 내 마음이 녹은 것 같아. Let's go out in the sun 느낌이 왔어. 이 리듬에 맡겨 발걸음에 맞춰 Fly with the wind 이 분위기를 타고 날아가지 못한 곳에 데려가줘. Time after time 사랑을 몰라 말들이 너무 많아 우리 걱정은 마. 나는 널 보며 지금 말해 이제 조금 느낄 수 있어 yeah. Alright this feels good. You and I think we got something special. And I don't need to try any harder. It's just better, it's just good when I'm with you. Alright this feels good. You and I think we got something special. And I don't need to try any harder. It's just better, it's just good when I'm with you. Alright.
언제부터 시작한지 잘 모르 baby. 너의 예쁜 목소리만 잘 알아 baby. 너의 말이 too 내일이 when the sun's up maybe we'll make some memories. It's all up to you. Some say it's all a lie. Maybe you got me hypnotized. 'Cause they don't slow down. We don't know where we are going. I just need you right by my side. On the ride, yeah.
Alright, this feels good. You and I think we got something special. And I don't need to try any harder. It's just better, it's just good when I'm with you. Alright, this feels good. You and I think we got something special. And I don't need to try any harder. It's just better, it's just